Hey, it's your girl Purple Butterfly. So today I'm going to be going back to Sabaton. I have not done them in a while. This was a request in the comments. Lady of the Dark, it's an animated story video, which is always good. So let's get into it.
It's 1964 in Belgrade, Yugoslavia. It's been 50 years since the start of World War I. Events are happening across the country, but here in Belgrade, at the Monument of Gratitude to France, a ceremony is taking place alongside French, British and American dignitaries, many of whom have given service in a war that ended not 5 years earlier. The veterans, officers and dignitaries are seated ready for the ceremony to begin. An old lady, dressed in a long black coat, shuffles towards the front and takes her place in the front row. The men stop talking about their exploits in the war as curiosity gets the better of them. Who is this old lady dressed in black, sat in the middle of all these great men and heroes? Underneath her hat, the woman's eyes are like steel, but she allows herself a smile as the men's conversation turns to her. Eventually, with curiosity getting the better of him, an American officer leans in towards her and says, "Excuse me, ma'am, but who are you and why are you here?" The old woman says nothing. She simply stands up and removes her coat. The dignitaries' mouths drop open in shock. This old lady has a chest full of medals like nothing they've ever seen before. Medals for bravery. The officer stammers, Excuse me, ma'am, I meant no offense. You have obviously shown your bravery on the battlefield. Can you tell me your story?" The old lady smiles, and her eyes appear younger as she says, "Well, gentlemen,
Gather round. Let me tell you of the times when women like me were not allowed to fight for our country and our freedom. But I did, anyway."
Okay, before this starts, let me just say, gosh, I wish they would do this in school. I would have learned so much more about history. I mean, a lot more. But let's continue because I want to see what happens.
In November 1914, Austro-Hungarian troops invaded Serbia. They have reached the Kolubara River. The elite Serbian Iron Regiment are one of many valiantly defending their homeland from the foreign invaders. The Iron Regiment's assault bomber squad of shock attack troops has a commander that's tough, battle-hardened and a fierce fighter. Milunka Savic, a woman in a man's uniform, has proven again and again her bravery and determination. Her expertise with grenades makes her a match for any man, and she is both feared and respected. The Serbs are outnumbered and overwhelmed, and despite the pleas from her comrades, she decides to cross no man's land. Armed with a rifle and 3 bandoliers of grenades, she's determined to take the fight to the enemy.
It's not funny, but she was like, haha, gotcha.
and her freedom, and a place among the stars. And she served the Iron Squadron, served the toughest of them all. No fear of dying, for the front line she was born. Sacrifice, she took her brother's place. War to war, a place where she belonged. Raise your hand for the lady of the dark. Soldier with no will to kill, with a philanthropic heart. Break the norm, she's a girl in uniform. Fighting side by side with men, she will fight until the end. Don't fear the reaper, don't fear the war. She's better up the life, all brothers. She'll fight for honor, she'll fight for life.
Oh, now she's really angry now. I'm telling you, women in war. You think men get angry? It's interesting.
Lady goes to war. Raise your hand for the lady of the dark. Raise your hand for the lady of the dark. Soldier with no will to kill, with a philanthropic heart. Break the norm, she's the girl in uniform. Fighting side by side with men, she will fight until the end.
After the battle, the new commander of the Iron Regiment asked in front of the regiment, "Which soldier or non-commissioned officer deserves the highest military decoration of Serbia, the Order of the Star of Karađorđe, for their part in the Battle of Kolubara?" A cry went up among the men.
Milunka.
Milunka Savic. Milunka Savic. Milunka Savic. Milunka, the Lady of the Dark. Milunka was informed in hospital of the award. She quickly returned to the front lines. This was just the start of her career. Milunka Savic became the most decorated woman soldier in history, with medals from several nations for her bravery. Milunka Savic, Lady of the Dark, bomber of Kolubara, and the most decorated woman in history, finished her days living a quiet life in Serbia and passed away in 1973.
Dang it, Sabaton, every time. Every time, bro. Look, tears, every time. Tears of just joy. I mean, that she was so highly decorated and so brave. I mean, I'm definitely going to like that. Wow. That's just awesome. All right, well, just what I needed, a healthy cry. All right, well, make sure that you subscribe to Sabaton because they're amazing. I mean, they didn't even end up being in this one. Like sometimes they'll actually be animated, you know, in this, but they didn't do it at all. So, but anyway, that was awesome. Thank you for the person that requested that. I will make sure to tag you below because that was amazing. And follow, like, subscribe, and comment because I try to get to them as much as I can. I love you guys. Until the next one, talk to you later.